Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Riftbreaker. Last time we left off with upgrading the headquarters, I believe. So we shall go ahead and do that, and then take on the attack that happens, and then start advancing some research. Right. So let's just get a tiny bit more carbonium, just so that we're fully prepared. Because you never know when you're going to need some more. Right, let's go. The upgrade will attract a very strong attack. Are you sure you want to upgrade the headquarters? Yes, let's go for it. Right, 2 minutes. Okay, so it's that side. So that's not too bad. I suspect... Oh, we've run out of iron. Oh no. Well, that lasted long. Let's quickly manually mine some more ironium. Yeah, this attack will be a bit heavier than the last one. So, with the last one, they were kind of just... I'm trying to remember what they're called, actually. But they're kind of just little biters. They don't have any extended attack. However, on this attack, there will be... That should be enough. There will be enemies that can attack from a distance.
I hope you're not offended, are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not be so serious. I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Can't upgrade much more anyway. Headquarters level 2. Okay, so while that's happening, I highly suspect I won't be able to do much anyway in that regard. The towers are down. I'm not going to bother placing another. 3 to 4 should do. I don't see it needing any more than that, really. Right. If I get another materials, inventory, and let's go outside for this one as well. Clear all of the trees, etc. Oh, might have changed since I last played then. A few thousand. Okay, I'll yeah, screw that, I'm staying in. Well, let's see what happens, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it should be this corner that they come after. Come on, come on. So yeah, the trick where you can go through walls, the guns don't actually shoot through walls, it's only when you've got the little biters here that come to the walls. However, there are, as you can see there are now enemies that are on the edge that can reach your walls, but the towers can't reach them. Not always, anyway.
Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
We should start downloading new blueprints so
Yeah.
we can construct more advanced buildings and items.
That wasn't too bad.
Communications hub as soon as possible.
There we go, let's repair those.
Power plants work. It consumes a lot of energy.
So we've got plus 48 every second. How much does it take? Production energy 50. Wow, yeah, we do. Okay. What we're going to do... No, we won't go solar. We will just continue with wind. That should be enough. Are those connected? I'll just do that just in case. I'm pretty sure they're connected around this. Yeah, they are, but not worth the risk. So if you use these connectors, sometimes you can end up with... You get global, which is this global figure here, but sometimes you can walk into an area and you'll see the word local. And that's where you've got a different base that's not sharing the power plants. Wait, nice. Right, let's get some storage. we can store loads if the wind speeds increase. There we go. And we should be able to store a lot more energy. And that's going to go from 100% to 400, 500%? 500%. It might be even higher than that actually sometimes. I think there's another one. I think it's in a different biome where it goes to 800%, etc. Right, let's get the comms hub going. Communication hub, rift station. Definitely don't need that yet. So carbonium 400, uranium 600. Typical. Lots and lots of manual mining. I think the idea is they want you to essentially go out and get 2 to 3 resource patches. The problem with that is that while we started really well with 2 of them very close together, it's not great overall in that the next patches are quite far away from each other. So we're going to have to figure something out there. I might actually go explore while this is going on, because it is not entertaining to watch someone manually mine. Oh, okay. There's a patch right there. We might be able to tap that. How much energy did we get? Oh, good. We got all 50,000. Get rid of all these trees. So what we need to consider is we need to essentially get electricity up there, and then we need to put miners up there. So the risk is, can we protect it? And we're going to have to extend the wall all the way over there. We could do a local base where it just has its own power. And the great thing about Riftbreaker is everything rifts, so whatever you collect over there goes to your global pool of resources. It is risky, however, especially this early on. I'd rather just keep to my own little set, even if it is very small and quote-unquote inefficient, as Mr. Riggs keeps saying. Let's put that there, and that one there. They're just on the edge of the resource patch. That's going to be a bit difficult too. How much is left there, actually? Oh, it's usually 20,000. Wow, that's not a lot. And I think the other one's 50,000, right? Yeah, close enough. Well, I've mined 5,000 out of it already, probably. Right, communications hub. Okay, so I actually need more uranium, so I'll manually do that as well. And then yeah, so this is your net, this is your gross, so it's using 1, that's from the armory, so you always produce ammunition. What frustrates me about this game is that is a constant modification. So if you've got an armory and it's making ammunition for your guns, it will make ammunition all the live long day, even though you've got maxed out weapons, right? So, you know, none of my weapons have any more ammunition needs, but it still burns that 1 uranium and 1 carbonium every second. So yeah, there's the upkeep. Energy 40 per second and the other's 1 per second. It's just a frustrating part I find on the game, because if you're not actually manufacturing ammunition for the guns, why is it using it? Easy maths, and you know where you are and you know where you stand, but later on in the game it becomes quite tricky to handle all the resources. Right, that's enough resources for now. We should have plenty to be getting on with. We are running out of room a bit, and I don't think there's any, like I was saying earlier, I like to put these near. That's not going to work. I'll just put them near. I'll just put it here. Ooh, quantum.
Pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift Station is operational and the rift back to Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
Okay, so it's going to force you to build a rift station. I find this part a bit strange as well. The rift station is literally the last object that you have to build in the game, but it forces you to try and start building it almost at the beginning to kind of get the story along. I wouldn't worry about it being destroyed. If it's destroyed, you can continue the campaign as normal as anything. It's just frustrating because essentially you have to get 1,000, and I'm going to need another material storage to even get to that number. We will put it. Let's continue down this way. Yeah, that should be fine. In for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well just get loads of it. Let's for speed. There we go. Uranium factory. Wow. Okay, there's enemies there, so we need to get rid of these. Cool. Right, carbonium factory. We can fit probably 4 here, surely. Maybe only 3. They never sit well on the when it comes to rotating them. Right, no research selected. Where's the... Right, so here's the research tree. It's quite a lot. One of them will be part of the DLC. I'm not sure which it is, but I don't have the DLC, so we'll be going through vanilla entirely here. Orbital scanner. Okay, so that's to get to the other biomes. We're not particularly interested in that. This one is headquarters again, which will get us a big attack. Cobalt, I believe, is the one that we want. Sentinel towers level 2, definitely interested in that. Ammunition handling. Ah, that's the one where the tower ammunition. So the Sentinel towers are just based on the amount of energy you have. So as long as you've got a good electricity supply, they're good to go. But Sentinel towers are, well, let's be frank, weak and shit overall. Biomass energy and auxiliary build. Oh, okay, radar. That's very important. You can see when attacks are coming. As you can see, research takes a long, long time. In fact, we're going to remove that. Radar's more important than Sentinel Towers level 2. We really only need that once we start upgrading our headquarters to the next level. That's when it will become important. Right. Let's get one more of those going. It's tempting to just kind of... So one thing I will say about Riftbreaker is, in a lot of games, there's a lot of, you know, place a few towers here, protect this kind of mining outpost, etc., etc. But in my experience, I've found that it's either it either works or it doesn't. In the sense that oh hello, how am I that down on energy already? Okay, more energy needs. In the sense of the whole, add a couple of towers. It rarely ever works. You really need to have walls. You need to really... There we go. You need to really encapsulate everything. Which is this. Yeah.
That's true. It's a massive building with multiple components and pipeline connections for plasma fuel and coolant. It's going to be the central structure in our base, with multiple support buildings, so we should plan a lot of free space around it. Let's start by placing the foundation.
Again, you can. It says that you need a lot of space. It's and it's true you will need a lot of space, but you're not locked into where it's built. I don't know why the game has done it like that. I mean, what we'll probably do is just extend these walls out a bit and just build it here somewhere. We'll keep the doors, why not? We'll keep the walls even. I'll add the doors. So that requires a lot of resources, which I haven't mined yet. So let's do some exploration and see what else is around the map. So as we continue, we're going to be going into new biomes, and we'll be able to get new technologies, we'll be able to get new weapons, we'll be able to get new towers. There's another carbonium ore, 50,000. Oh, there's 2 here, excellent. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot. That's a lot of acid being fired at me there. My shield went down there. 7,000. Terrible. Oh, that's what I was just about to talk about. So the meteor's overhead. So you do eventually run out of resources. In the custom difficulty, you can put infinite resources, which is quite fun to play with. If you're just interested in, building mega bases and you're not trying to do the campaign properly, or trying to min-max and trying to be as resourceful as possible, you can just have fun and go to town and build around about 5,000 towers. But oh, I'm out of ammo. Let's see how quick my armory restocks me. 80. There we go. So yeah, in campaign there's the whole resource management. You should only really think about the buildings that that you need, and to not be wasteful. Whereas when you've got infinite resources, you can be a bit more slapdash, which is fun. Oh, your headquarters heals you as well. I'll be honest, I forget that every single time, and I just end up dead in a field every time. But we're not on hardcore, so it doesn't really matter. So there's that. Oh, can't get through. Screen's too busy. So yeah, we're going to have to put things on the left and right there, and as you can see, it's like superheated plasma and all that kind of stuff. We'll wait until this is built, and then we'll call that a day for episode 2. And what we can do in the meantime is boost up our electric supply once more. No, please don't.
Oh, please do, Mr. Riggs.
Please don't.
Exactly what I wanted to hear after traveling halfway through the galaxy.
Captain Nova, you were selected for the Rift Jump to Galaxy 37 as an exceptional individual. You are amongst the elite of Earth's expedition.
Oh, that reminds me of the Men in Black quote with the does anyone know why we're here? You're looking for the best of the best of the best, sir.
Okay, that's a nice speech. It sounds very uplifting. But they didn't read my bio very well.
What do you mean?
The sacrifice part.
Do you mean the Orion mission? You are working with
Orion. Orion.
Yes, that and a few other things.
Do you want me to read further motivational pieces?
That's enough of Colonel Nordstrom. Let's skip the military.
That's enough of Colonel Mustard.
We've got a planet to explore.
Okay, plenty of resources in. That's got 1 minute 23. We are now positive in our energy.
Technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Cool.
Technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for
Cool.
development.
T. It's T. Hang on. Y, U. There it is. I knew it was one of those letters. There we go. Cobalt handling. That's done, as is radar. Okay, so now we can think of other things to research. That really is 10 minutes. That's crazy. Spear, hammer, power. The power fist is brilliant. I'm definitely researching that. Liquid weapons, standard. There's new stuff here. There is definitely new stuff here. Radar pulse, I'm not interested in. Dodge roll, not interested in. Mech armor, interested in. Alien text later on. Repairs, not right now. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We need more comms hubs. That will speed it up. But we can only build one, and the only way to get further is to build headquarters better. So we'll add that to research. But how long does that take? Oh, only 3 minutes. Okay, in that case that's fine. We'll also put the new weapons there as well, because we will need that before we go to level 3, because there will be a huge attack at that point. When it comes to upgrading, we're going to have to be very careful about this. In actual fact, I'm kind of tempted at this point just to build a wall around it, because it's just going to survive better without a wall. Walls are incredibly important in this game. If you just place a few towers around something as a kind of, oh well, it will work until I get there and help it out, that doesn't really work in this game. It's just trashed very quickly. Very, very quickly. And there we go. We only need one door, because that's a very small thing to get into. Come on, there we go. Right. And we shall have another tower there and another tower there, and that's going to need a thing, isn't it? No, it does have electricity. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and they're aiming in different ways. Yeah, that seems good.
We need to construct all of the Rift Station components before we can start powering up the portal.
Yep.
The station has 3 main components that require a lot of rare resources to be built. The fusion field accelerator requires enriched uranium. The hyperparticle condenser requires palladium.
Lots of very long scientific words. The quantum flux capacitor.
These resources might not.
The polarity of the neutrino flow.
We should construct an orbital scanner to start scouting for interesting locations around the entire planet. It will allow us to establish precise coordinates.
We might as well upgrade our storage as well, actually. There we go. So, good thing about storage is, even if your energy is negative, you can essentially bank a load of it. And that's incredibly important. That's not just kind of like a trick or a little tactic that, you know, I've made up. Literally, the game essentially points you in that direction anyway. There are a few biomes later on where you only have solar panels that you can build because nothing else is working. And yeah, you need a large amount of battery space because then night comes and you have no power. So you essentially just have to build dozens of those battery banks. Right, I think we'll call it there for episode 2. Everything seems to be good, everything's positive, we're not dying, and we've got loads of resources. Again, thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I shall see you soon. Thank you very much.